You know, I was watching something, and then Twitter just twittered itself, and I didn't know whatever. I forgot the name of the artist, but he was just like, "I wish I didn't. I wish you didn't trust me so much." How you make a song about you sleeping with your best friend's wife? It was him talking about Sam Cooke's wife. He said, "It was even something." He said, "But he leaves me alone with his wife. I wish he didn't trust me so much." I'm like, "Hey, you put it on wax?"
That's crazy.
And our people always tell us we crazy. Nah, y'all crazy.
Back then, he can shoot you for that.
Right. Ain't no way in the world you made a hit song about sleeping with your best friend's wife.
It was legal to shoot people back then. I mean,
it's still kind of legal now. And that's the situation. Not my girlfriend, but my wife?
There's people shooting you over your girlfriend.
This is who?
It is people shooting over their girlfriend. So just imagine.
You. In every movie you see, wife. It's over. Anytime you hear somebody, 2 people shot so-and-so, is because that was my baby mama and she tried to leave me. So I'm here.
What is this right here? This is Love is War. LUV. Love is War by Sheets.
Cheese?
SHEEDTS. Sheets.
Hey, all I know is these people got names on them.
I don't know. But I like this song. You know, I'm on team these niggas singing. Oh, shit. So I don't know if this is a rap song or a...
Nowadays, we never know.
You know, I'm pretty sure they...
Because right now, I just call it harmonizing.
Pretty sure they put this under rap, but these are R&B chords.
Right.
You know?
And he got a nice voice.
Exactly. Over there. I'm thinking I should call you and make it work.
Oh.
See, this is R&B love right here.
Right.
Well, it's like R&B hip hop love. I feel it.
It still got like a hip hop feel with the bass line in the back. That was a rap movement right there.
He definitely got. I think I've heard of him before. Like meaning on my, you know how I do new music every week,
right?
And I listen to like whatever came out. I think I've seen his name before. The SHEEDTS. Sheets. Yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to figure out myself. Hey, well, all I know is that this is the Sheets.
This is definitely like R&B Drake-ish, just not as. Right. It's like R&B Drake-ish, but sounds like.
I could definitely hear Drake over this.
Sound like Lil Durk.
Right. I could definitely hear someone that can sing-ish over this.
Yeah, but he did a good job though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they had that.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Rappers have replaced the R&B sample.
Right.
They don't get the R&B sample no more. Right. I don't know why these niggas don't.
Only person that's still in that, and then the R&B niggas coming over here because Chris Brown to be like, yo, I love, something like, oh well, I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, Chris Brown the only nigga that get R&B.
Because it used to be.
Wait, him, Ty Dolla, and what's our guy, Jeremiah.
Okay.
I feel like those are the only 3 that get that, like currently they get that R&B.
Yeah.
We'll still use that R&B sample.
Because Chris Brown but like I said, I used to think it was always a luxury for R&B people to have because singing is a talent for real. Yeah. If you already know how to make music, you can rap. Yeah. If you already even if you're a country singer, you can put bars together, just not singing them. Yeah. Yeah. So I used to think like, Chris Brown's one, but then people came out that already know how to rap. They just don't know how to harmonize. I wouldn't call Drake he's a singer, but he's good at harmonizing. His voice sound good. The Weeknd is a singer.
No, I get what you're saying.
Because, you know, Drake, he can make his voice sound good.
Drake also don't be singing. Some of these niggas do be singing.
Right.
They might not sound good, but they be singing.
Right.
Niggas be, they like you not harmonizing. You trying to hit a note.
Right.
You just
can't. They can't hit that. We can call out my name. Hey, look. I can't sing. I'm not trying to because I know I was just trying to get y'all. Because if you ever listen to that Weeknd song, Call Out My Name, you know he be hitting notes. I'm like, okay, this nigga's a singer.
This is a singer. And let's do the same with LSD gang.
Gang.
I'm Yaz the Captain.
I'm Chuck.
And let's see what I got her today.
Let's see if we can agree on something.
Oh yeah, this is look at you.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
This is can we agree on something? So he's right. So we did agree that I did not say the title. You saved the homie.
Yes.
Would you rather have to Would you rather never have to worry about money again, or never be lonely again?
Money.
Oh, he didn't even look that shit.
I don't care about being lonely. Hey, look, I can go buy a bitch.
Not just that, but I can go buy fun for my free time.
Exactly.
But yes, I am going to go.
And if I'm going out to go have fun, I'm pretty sure I'm going to meet someone. I'm at least conversate with someone.
We agreed.
Yes.
But I know somebody out there looking at us like, hey, look, that's to them.
I ain't never had it, but I know, maybe people really do get sad out, with just their money, but shit, I know I can go out here to this club and somebody going to talk to me. They don't mean you got to come back to the crib with me, but you going to talk to me. Hey, man, this is a nice place. Oh, what's her name? All right, cool. Hey, y'all have a good night. All right, cool. I talked to someone. I'm not lonely no more.
Would you rather be able to control water or control fire?
See,
I'd rather be a firebender.
See, that's my thing. I love fire, but there's way more water on Earth than there is fire. And water can survive elsewhere. Fire needs oxygen.
He used science on me, y'all.
Because I love fire. I always was a nigga that I'd rather control.
Do you use science?
Yeah.
Look at science.
Yeah, hey, look.
You want to do it?
Think about it. Fire, if I put you in a room with no air, first of all, you can't breathe. And fire, just like that. I can't flame up with no air. Okay. But water, shit, I just go to the beach. Lift all that shit up. I'm finna kill everybody.
But if I was in a room trapped with no air, I couldn't do water either.
Yeah, you can.
How? Where's that?
Water is always in the air.
There's no air.
Yeah, you're right. Well, you still, what is oxygen? What air is? Water is hydrogen and oxygen together.
So if there's no air, I can do it with no oxygen.
But I feel like that's the way you can. I don't know. I'm not thinking.
Hey, if you a science person, put it in the comments. Right?
You might not be able to get liquid water, but you get ice.
All right, I might be able to do something.
Yeah, you'll still be able to do something.
Let's see. We're gonna show. Where it's not nobody knows. Would you rather pry off your thumb? Oh,
that sounds painful.
Just pry off.
Yeah. Don't even matter what body part you said. Pry off. That means pull it off, right? Yeah.
Hard, right?
That means you gotta pull it off. Yeah.
All right. Here we go, guys. Ooh. Would you rather? Ooh, I almost lost it, but I found it. Would you rather pry off your thumbnail with a fork, or put a toothpick under your big toenail and kick a wall?
What?
I don't want to answer this shit.
Oh
God! I guess I go with the first one, maybe.
I'm gonna keep it with 1000. This is a random ass topic, but it actually. I'm gonna go with the toothpick because I've actually had that happen to me before.
Oh, get out of here! This is my body. I don't like this one. I do not like this one.
As a young kid, before I was tall enough to reach the tall glass on the shelf, I used to climb up on the counter because I was Spider-Man.
Here, tell them the story, man.
I was Spider-Man, and when I came back down, there was a toothpick on the ground, and it slid its way under, the part that you actually step on, not my toe, right under my toes. And I had to get that surgically removed. That was the first and only time I've had surgery. So it wasn't as bad.
You gotta look at the
Right. It wasn't as bad because the only bad part was the fact that I saw a toothpick hanging out my foot.
Stop it. All right, no more. No more.
And then after the surgery.
Why did I take my headphones off like this nigga ain't right?
After the surgery, they gave me the toothpick in the jar. It worked its way from the top. I'm sorry. All right, peoples. This is your foot. And this is under your toes. It worked its way from there down to it worked its way down to a little arch in your foot. So every time I stepped, I felt it. My mom made me go to school because she didn't think that I had it in there. She's like, we pulled it out.
Stop it!
And we got it out. So it wasn't as painful as...
if you don't stop.
But I just feel like first of all, have you ever had to, you hit your hand on the side of something and ripped your nail and you had to pull that bitch off? That's just pulling the nail off.
Y'all gotta look at me. I'm so triggered.
Imagine prying that bitch off. I'm cool. I'd rather go with the toothpick, y'all. It's not as bad as it seems.
Just how y'all feel when y'all triggered about something, y'all? Because
it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad.
Y'all gotta look at. Y'all gonna have to go look at the visual to know how bad it really was for me.
Yeah, it ain't that bad.
No, how bad it was for me to be triggered by all the stuff he was talking about, y'all. My experience is worse than his.
Hey, look.
I'm talking about
just right now. What you was thinking, what you was going through.
Everything that
I didn't mean to put that on you, but this one kind of hit close to home. Yeah. Couldn't go on my damn trip to Disneyland because my foot was in the cast.
I'm traumatized. Yeah. Let's see if I got.
Make sure your floors are clean before you jump off the shit.
The seeds of which plant can nowadays be effectively dispersed only by humans? Maple, oak, mangrove, or avocado? I'm gonna say avocado, but I really don't know.
I ain't never seen an avocado tree, so I would guess.
We gonna both guess avocado?
I'm gonna guess avocado.
Look at us! We were smart today.
Maple trees been around for years.
Yeah.
Older than us.
Poison? Is that poison? That don't look like poison, but is that poison? Is that another one?
I get. Hold on.
You know when you ain't seen a word in a long time.
And then it's French. Is that is it poison?
I don't know, but is the French word for turkey, goat, boar, or fish? Gotta be fish, right? I'm gonna go with fish.
I would go with fish.
Hey,
look at us. We don't even speak French.
Well, I took French in LA School County and Long Beach School County.
I took French in 9th grade and I ditched the class too many times to pass. I was a bad kid, but I still graduated though.
All right. What is this? Just a picture of some shit? Okay, so it's a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Damascus. Is that how you would say that? Damascus.
Damascus.
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem.
What did I say? Jerusalem.
Right. Rada, and Cairo. So right. I'm guessing they want us to figure what that is.
I'm gonna go with the second one. That's the only one I know.
Now, all I know is that this is Middle Eastern because there's a lot of sand and a lot of dirt and a lot of deserty stuff.
Yes.
I know Cairo is the capital of Egypt, and I know Egypt is full of sand, but that's also Jerusalem. I don't know where these other two are. So it's 50-50 between Jerusalem and Cairo. If we both agree on Jerusalem, I would go with that.
All right.
Hey! We smart as shit, bro. I just knew it was one of them places where there's a lot of dirt.
We smart. Where can we find Portmore and Montego Bay? Now, they might got us on this one. Don't know that first one. How would you say that?
A 10. Maybe we're not smart. I'm gonna go with Jamaica because I feel like I've heard Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Okay.
That's my guess.
All right.
And Long Island is America.
Because I was only going to go with these two, and since Jamaica was one of my ones, we gonna go with Jamaica.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
We also need a.
You know what I'm saying? We smart. We got that. See, U.S. schools. Who said we was dumb?
America.
God damn it.
If the fetus is in the breech position, I had a baby.
See, we got real life.
If the fetus is in the breech position prior to birth, doctors will usually perform mammogram. Okay, so C-section. I just never knew what that word was.
Oh, cesarean? Yeah.
I never read it.
My mom, I never seen the word, but my mom said C-section is a cesarean.
See, no, yeah. I heard the word.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you never
seen the word. Yeah, exactly.
Because I looked at it like, okay, so it got to be this one, but.
Did you by chance have to have one of those?
No.
Okay. So you did everything God's way.
Gang. But shout out to all the women who did, because that shit is major surgery.
Yes, that's how I got here.
OMG.
I appreciate my mom for even going through that, because I'd have been like, just kill a little nigga.
Shit was surgery for real. We got that right, of course, though. You know?
Look at us, fucking geniuses. But I'm finna go on Jeopardy. The fuck you mean?
Just because I think since we just keep getting them right, they ain't never gonna stop us. We're gonna stop while we hot.
I feel it.
I was gonna do another one. You see me? But
yeah,
I said,
just like looking at it like,
like we're gonna just stop while we hot. Even though I think we would have got that one right. I think it would have been calligraphy. You know,
calligraphy?
Yeah, I think that would have been the answer. So I think we would have got it right.
Anyway, yeah.
But that don't matter because y'all don't know what the question was.
That's right. So you don't even know.
But I'm pretty sure.
You don't even know.
Just because I know we would have. All right.
one for the squad.
All right. What do I got? You got the run. We're gonna go to the icebreakers first. So stay in the icebreakers before we get to the main topics. Run, hide, fight, and you said Shaq,
Ben Wallace, KG. Those are some big, scary looking ass niggas. Not scary, but they all, most of the time you think of fighting, you think Ben Wallace, Shaq, KG. You might think of some more, but those are the ones that Ben Wallace was in the Malice in the Palace. Big nigga, Afro, push Ron Artest. Shaq, there's been his fair share of fights, plus he's big as shit. KG is from, from streets. That nigga.
I feel like KG the only one that might really be able to catch me.
Yeah. Well, Ben Wallace was
but that's why I know I wouldn't mind running from Shaq because I know he can't catch me, but I really want to pick Shaq to hide from. So I definitely don't want to fight Shaq.
I definitely don't want to fight Shaq. I would probably run from him because he probably gas out. That was his biggest problem.
All right, so I'm gonna fight. This is really hard, but
if I was gonna fight anybody, it'd probably be KG because he's the smaller bodied of both of them.
I feel like I would have to go with KG.
And I would hide from Ben Wallace. Because Ben Wallace was like 6', he's like LeBron's height, but bigger than LeBron. As far as muscular.
I would have to hide from Ben Wallace because I definitely, like I said, I don't mind running from Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq, I'm gonna just hit a couple corners.
Just give me a head start on him. Right. That way I'm not in like
reaching distance, right? Because that nigga probably reached that heater over there.
Big facts from here, from your seat.
Yeah, exactly. So I need to be across the street by the time we start running.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that same order you said.
Okay.
Let me see what we got. This day in history.
This day in history. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna go to the internet and look up some stuff.
Thank goodness for the internet. Thank goodness for the internet.
And I'm gonna type in today's date.
Which is the 9th of January, 2000 or whatever year.
Right. All right. On this date in 1788, Connecticut became the 5th state to ratify the U.S. Constitution. In 1793, Frenchman Jean-Pierre Blanchard, using a hot air balloon, flew from Philadelphia to Woodbury. New Jersey in 1913, Richard Milhouse Nixon, the 37th president of the United States, was born. So he's a January 9th baby.
Well, I would say the most significant is that is probably Connecticut becoming a state, because I'm pretty sure that guy that was 37th president didn't like niggas.
Oh, definitely.
I'm pretty, because never mind. We on the 45th, but then again, they hold office for 4 to 8 years depending on if they won again.
Yeah, and since you have to be a certain age to fucking.
So by the time he hit that, more than likely he was the early 1900s, like 1905.
White babies born 2000 and down should be a little bit more decent, right?
Right, they should. I mean, like I said, most of that stuff is with our ancestors, but our like elderly. Mm-hmm. Most of us now have grown up with all multicultural people. Your classroom had this person, that person.
So yeah, white kids should be better. Like
should.
I mean, their parents are still their parents, but
Yeah.
hopefully.
It's probably their grandparents that got the animosity.
Yeah.
You brought a moolie home?
Oh, my goodness. What we got here? 2001, on this date, Apple introduced iTunes, a digital player.
Damn.
I mean, a digital media player application that, with the years later, debut of the iPod, etc., etc.
Damn, that's crazy. 2001?
Yep, 2001.
I do remember iTunes. I used to have all my little. I didn't buy them. I illegally downloaded music. People back in the day. Not allegedly. I did it.
Oh.
It's statute of limitations. You can't do nothing about it. Those songs don't even. I bought them songs later on, so they ain't. Hey,
you know yourself.
Either
okay, maybe I can do it for you.
Either way,
big talk.
I would get my songs by any means necessary,
I feel it.
and put them on iTunes, and I'll plug my iPod up, and it would just sync them.
Man, iPods were the days, man. I remember my iPod. I had all the playlists in there.
Yep.
Different playlists. I still actually got my iPod. It's in,
I'll never forget that having
in one of these boxes somewhere.
a 4 gig iPod. That was more music than enough. No. Man, remember back in the day when 4 gigs was a lot?
Oh man!
Look, I had 500 songs. What? Are you kidding me? I don't even know 500 songs. Goodness. Now easily, if a nigga ain't got at least 100 plus gigs, niggas be like, this ain't enough.
But you know what? I remember when I got to the 500, and I'm like,
yeah,
I need more.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You ain't got a terabyte yet?
The 90s alone was like once I started adding music.
Yeah.
Because my parents and I also already had so many CDs before I even started downloading music.
Mm-hmm.
Legally. Allegedly. Allegedly. But yeah, before I even started downloading music and putting them on CDs and shit, we had a bunch of CDs. So just putting all the CDs, I mean all the songs that
on the computer and everything, yeah.
TLC, New Edition. So after I'm putting all these songs on there, and then I put all my music on there, Usher, B2K, blah blah. So then I put all my music on there.
We definitely born in the same generation.
And then let's say now I'm downloading shit. Soulja Boy. I'm like, oh shit. This shit full
as fuck.
That's on iPod, right?
Yeah.
Oh, see, y'all was on the iPod. Y'all remember the MP3s.
Oh, I had an MP3 before I had an iPod. I got the iPod.
Was broke, bro.
I had the MP. I never forget. My mom got her tax return, and she took me to Walmart. She said, "You got $100." I went and spent $30 on a little MP3 that detached and you plug it right in the computer. I bought Ludacris's. I forgot the name of it, but it was the first album where he cut his hair, where he cut out the braids, and he had that Shake Your Money. Yeah. That Shake Your Money maker like somebody about to pay you. And I bought Stunning Like My Daddy, Wayne and Birdman. Put that shit on there, and then I downloaded all of the shit that my auntie had on the computer. Them franchise, Lip in my white tee, Soulja Boy, you and Kiss Me Through the Phone.
Levert had my MP3 player for a long ass time because once I got the iPod, after I got my iPod, I gave him my MP3 player.
Mm-hmm.
See, yeah, and like I said, I had rock songs on there, like you know what I mean, like it was a lot of music on these things,
right?
So yeah, I gave him my MP3 player once I got me an iPod.
Lonnie, L-Mac, can you throw me? Oh, they over there.
Oh, you got to put that's what that's for.
What's that?
Yeah, those. You don't see
this? Oh, the signs.
Yeah, that way we know
to edit.
Yeah.
I think this.
No, hold it up longer. That way I know, like, I gotta see that. Yeah, you know, feel me?
Gotcha.
All right, got you.
That's smart as shit. I remember you doing it on the last one. If you would like one, you're more than welcome to have one, my guy.
Do you need one, my guy? Okay.
Damn, I forgot the most important part.
Fire?
Flame. See, if I could control it, that would be nice.
There we go. Back to earlier. What else I got on here? Some information about people I don't care about. Which information about people I don't
care about? Right.
Mississippi became the second U.S. state after South Carolina to succeed from the Union in the run up to the American Civil War.
Yep.
So that means they said we want slaves.
That means they said, yeah, we not fucking with what y'all fucking with. We want slaves. And South Carolina was the first. Damn.
Yeah.
It's all.
South Carolina was first and Mississippi was second.
I know Tennessee was somewhere.
They was like, we keeping slaves. I don't know what y'all talking about.
I mean, and then when I was reading up, I was watching, and sometimes YouTube just catch you. The only reason the South wanted slaves is because if you ever been to the South, it's a lot of grassland. They didn't have factories like New York and Philadelphia and stuff like that. So who gonna cut all this motherfucking grass? I ain't gonna cut all this motherfucking grass. Fuck it. They gonna cut it. They gonna cut the fucking grass. Or they gonna pick the cotton. You see how big this field is, boy? Pretty much. Whereas the people in New York and like up north, they had factories and shit, automated machines doing shit for them and shit like that.
They could have did it themselves.
They could have.
Or they could have just paid motherfuckers. That's what they was doing in the North. Just paying motherfuckers. Right?
Well, shit, we ain't got no money, goddammit. So you gonna do it like I tells you, boy. And if you ask any questions,
you did have money. You could just pay them very little. You can either go up north and get paid more to go do something else, or you can stay down here, boy, and get paid less. But you can still be getting paid.
You're not going nowhere. You don't even. I didn't teach you how to read, boy. You don't even know the street signs.
Well, I'm in 2024, and you still don't need to know how to read to get most of these jobs. So.
Show dope.
As an outcome, Southern Sudan is granted autonomy. In 2011, South Sudan becomes an independent nation. That was in 2005, January 9th.
Damn. It's only been a country for like fucking almost 10 years or 20 years.
1861, the first shots of the American Civil War are fired.
Damn.
January 9th. The steamer Star of the West was fired upon the Confederates as it attempted to enter Charleston Harbor. What else they got?
Fun fact on South Carolina, there's an African American museum that just opened up about a year or two ago, because in South Carolina was the first place most of our ancestors came through to come here as far as slavery. Mm-hmm. So they have a whole museum dedicated to that, and it's showing. It's hard to look at, but they have the good things of it. Like they be like, this is where this was created. This is where that was created. This is why your chicken is so seasoned, because this is why I'm at. Pretty much. This is where most of your ancestors came from. Then they spread their wings and went to Cali and to Chicago and New York. That's what I always say. Even though someone is from, Snoop Dogg is like, I'm from Cali, but my grandparents is from Mississippi.
Yeah.
If you black, your folks is somewhere down the line, someone if it was from the South before you got to the spot you was at.
Yeah. All facts. Let me see what's trending right now on my Twitter. The Raptors and the Lakers are live right now. I might have to turn to that on my VPN.
Basketball. We love that basketball.
Regina King is trending. Why is she trending? Remember when Jackie and Regina King created this viral moment? What they did? What they talking about?
I know he's sitting there like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Oh, see, you can't play two black women together.
He's like, what the fuck are they saying? Whoa. Pause.
They stupid. I don't even know where that came from. My bad, y'all.
She was fine as hell in Sister.
Oh, the mama?
Yeah, Jackie Harry.
Yeah.
If I was Ray, I would have been in that.
Mm-hmm. I like Vivica, but please, some of y'all acting like she's Viola or Regina King. She doesn't even have the career of her set it off, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so maybe this is about what what they said,
about Taraji.
Vivica said, yeah. Cause remember he said Vivica said she don't know what Taraji talking about.
Oh, yeah, talking about, yeah, that she. Women in general get paid less than movies. I'm pretty sure and if you're a black woman, you probably get paid less than that. They said Tyler Perry was the first one to give her $500,000 for a movie, which I think is crazy because, I mean, you're a movie star. I can see if you're doing, I don't want to say a low budget film, but Baby Boy probably wasn't the biggest box office draw.
Yeah.
But I would expect a low amount for that. But something like fucking, what was that movie she was in? Something, I forgot. But, you know, these big Hollywood blockbusters, I should at least be getting $1 million. And then she broke it down. It's like you got a team, your wardrobe, your stylist, your hair makeup lady. They got to get paid too. She said so. Then she said first, Uncle Sam gonna get his. That's regardless. And then you got to split it with your team. Then I got bills. Yeah. And then I get what I have left.
That's true too. We do got bills. I don't know. I get, you know, there is that saying, you're okay, that's what they say. You're worth what somebody's willing
to pay. Yeah.
So just because you feel like you might be worth more
this much doesn't mean you are.
Doesn't necessarily mean you are.
It means you might be tripping, nigga.
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna shit on Vivica and be like, what's Vivica talking about?
I can't shit on them because I never met her. And I didn't seen some movie she was in, so I mean I can't shit on her because I don't know her personally.
Yeah. Well, that too. I was gonna say also, she might. What she was saying is, I didn't hear Vivica's quote, so maybe let me see if I can find Vivica's quote or if I can see what Vivica said. But in general, I know what she probably said was, I get paid what I'm worth.
Right. Something along the lines of that.
Yeah. And I can understand that because, like I said, she probably does. She probably doesn't have a problem negotiating what she wants in a contract.
Right. If you want me for this movie, then I gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely not about to make this a beauty contest and no shit.
They're both beautiful black queens.
They're both, and that's what I'm saying. So I definitely ain't trying to like.
I wouldn't mind with any one of them.
like I said, I'm definitely not gonna ever try to bring this up. Like,
and I already seen one half naked. Thank you, Tyrese.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just saying, I don't think white America sees Taraji quite the same way they see.
They ain't see Baby Boy like we did.
Not even just that. I just think y'all might both be like a little lighter.
Right.
I just think
and then what you said about like white America seeing her like that. Think about it. Like
I'm talking about their beauty standards.
Yeah.
Vivica is closer to Tyra. Tyra was a model. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Taraji doesn't. Like I said, I'm not trying to. But the game is the game.
Yeah, it is.
The business is fucked up.
Yeah.
You might be a better actress than Vivica, and like I said, I'm not here to judge that either. But you might be a better actress than Vivica, but Vivica is probably seen as more attractive from the people who are
casting.
Yeah. So even though you might get more acting roles, the role that they got you in is an acting role. The role they got her in is, if she not leading lady, she definitely
the co-star.
Yeah. Something like that.
Somebody's, the main actor's love interest or something like that. She not gonna be in no random whatchamacallit. No. But I also say like this. I think Vivica was just saying that so she don't get dragged into some shit.
Yeah.
Because when she did it, she was signing an autograph, and it was just like, "What do you think about Taraji?" She's like, "That don't get." She's like, "I'm fine." So that's how she was like, "I'm fine." Like, I think she probably did that. She was like, "White America's looking at me. I don't need to fuck up no movie roles, this and that." You know what I'm saying?
First of all, I can't even think the last time Vivica was even in.
Yeah, exactly.
A movie.
Exactly. I'm not gonna lie. Now, this is no downplay. I never did a commercial. But the last time I saw Vivica, she was doing a commercial for like some aging pills or some fat burning pills.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. In my head, I was like, damn, you doing commercials?
Yeah, like unless you
that's like
got that endorsement check.
Right. Unless they paying you a good grip, a good guap.
Yeah. But, which, like I said, we don't know when it is.
I know her. I know both of their pockets is fatter than mine. I just put it that way.
Put it that way, right?
They both able to afford things that I couldn't imagine.
So I'm gonna go ahead.
Ain't got check engine lights on.
Right, bro. My check engine light on right now.
The truck.
My goodness,
I gotta get that shit ready before inspection before September. We should have it done. I'm just restart the battery.
That works sometimes, but then sometimes that shit.
I'm gonna restart the battery at the place before I even knock on the door.
Oh no! Well, just in case you actually, but you can't. They need you can restart it, but they need a certain amount of miles to be off of it from the time it's restarted. Oh shit! So you can restart it, but just literally you have to run a certain amount of miles off of it and then take that shit straight.
And that's usually when the shit come back on. Once you run a certain amount of miles.
That's why they do that.
Once you do like the first 10 miles, everything snaps back into place. That motherfucker.
That's why they do that. They already know. They already know what we trying to do.
I mean, it does have a computer in it. Computers are pretty smart.
That's true.
I'm gonna just be like, man, fuck it. Man, look, the bitch died on me on the way here. I can't do nothing about it. Check this bitch. Pass it. Let's go.
Right.
Hey, how much I need to make for this shit to pass? I got $20. I know y'all don't get tips around this motherfucker. I know you look like you smoke. I can buy your next sack for you, bro. Just pass this bitch, please.
Right. Look, American Action net worth is 50. First of all, don't go by people's net worth because according to Kat, whatever they said his net worth was, he said he had that on him.
On him.
He said, I got that on me now.
This nigga Cat, man.
Look, either way, I don't know what Vivica said, but hey, like I said, you get what you negotiate. So if she out here negotiating what she thinks she's worth and she's getting it, then it is what it is. And if you out here negotiating what you think you worth and not getting it, then that's why you feel the way you feel. Like,
yep,
shit is perspective.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. At the end of the day, everybody try to get your money, like you said. And
by all means, get your paper, boo boo.
Yeah, at all means, get your. Okay, Ja Daddy out there still supporting the team, man. Speaking of Ja, is we there? We can go to Ja.
Yeah,
because we kind of stumbled onto the Vivica. That
was a perfect segue though.
Yeah, I didn't see when Ja hurt himself.
I believe someone said it was at practice.
Okay,
so that hurt my soul. Me being a Memphian or Memphonian. I don't know how you would say it, describe a person from Memphis, but that's where I was born at, and the Grizzlies have a very dear place in my heart. Being on the West Coast, I'm more of a Laker fan because obviously growing up here, the Lakers, this is baby LA. If you tell wherever we are, this is baby LA.
Yeah,
but seeing a star player, first of all, whether you like the Grizzlies or not, you can't deny that Ja's a star.
Yeah.
A superstar at that. So anyone that's superstar caliber getting hurt sucks because you're not going to get to see them perform, whether it's against your team, whether it's just you catch a game on, and it sucks because we already got robbed of like 20 plus games from him.
Yeah.
We didn't even, we got to see a little sample size. Maybe like what? I think he played about like 8 games, maybe 7 games this season, and then for him to get hurt. And I think it was probably because I know he plays fast, but I also think with your team being at the bottom of the Western McCullough, you played a lot harder.
Yeah.
And you rushed yourself.
You coming in and your team already being.
And you trying to do, I don't want to say doing too much, but you probably, your body's like, damn, you ain't moved like this in 8 months. Like, give me a second.
Yeah, because I don't like people who be like, oh, well, he was allowed to practice, da-da-da. Practice and game time shit is not the same.
Yeah, because, I mean, when I'm in practice, I'm not trying to elbow my fucking nigga.
And not even that, though. Like, everything about it. Like you said, like, I'm practicing with people who I know how they play.
Right.
every night I'm playing against a new squad of hoopers or ball players.
Right.
People who got a different, you know what I mean? Like I'm not playing against the same style. Like if we play against Boston, then Phoenix, and then Sacramento, we playing against 3 different teams.
Right.
Legit.
With all different ways of how they move the ball and people I gotta focus on and stuff like that. Exactly. So it's like for us regular work people, if you work at this job and they got you lifting boxes and you go to a job where you sit down and drive, your body got to prepare. Your body might be used to going up and down, but you're not moving. Your body might fuck around and shut down on you or some shit like that.
Your body do definitely be letting you know when it's
uncomfortable.
Yes.
I believe
when it's
they
like
say,
I don't know what you got me going through.
I believe they say it takes your brain 2 weeks to get used to something. So if you ever had a job where you had to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and your body just automatically wake you up at like 7:30, 7 o'clock because you got used to it. Then they switch you to night shift where you get to your body ain't used to you waking up at that time or going to sleep at that time.
Which is so silly when jobs be expecting you to be
a robot.
Yeah, like, oh, let me have you work what's it called schedule and then the next schedule and then the next schedule. You get what I'm saying?
And that's when a nigga call out.
Yeah.
Because I never forget at this job I'm at now, they had me coming in at 4 o'clock. When I was training, they had me coming in at 4 p.m. and getting off at 2. And then after that week, when I was starting to learn to do my job with other people that do my job, as far as like being on the road with them, they want me to come in at 3 o'clock. I'm like, nigga, I'm going to sleep at that time. Now you want me to, first of all, I ain't never ever came to work this early in my life. I don't go to sleep on anything until about 12 o'clock. I can't force my body to go to sleep at this time. Plus, those also might be boom boom hours. Shit,
definitely
I'm
these might be boom boom hours.
I'm trying to get it in. I don't give a fuck. Look, you gonna drive first, pimp, and I'm taking that. When you get down this first lap, I'll go. I know what I'm doing.
I'm trying to.
Right,
look, man.
Exactly.
No, yeah.
You can't tell no girl no because she gonna think you doing something else.
That is true because women assume men.
I'm tired from work.
No, damn. Women assume that men always want their penis pulled on. That's just what women assume.
We do, but
and when you don't, women assume, oh, he's already had his penis pulled on. That's just.
Let me explain it like this: as men get older, it decreases as far as I don't really care. When you 12 to like 25. All the time, anytime, let's do it. After 35, I'm tired because I know I'm mostly going to be doing all the work. I just got done lifting 20,000 boxes at whatever warehouse I work at. I'm tired. I don't got time. Then it's going to take you an hour when I'm down there doing what Orlando Brown said, bop, yay. And I'm like, it's going to take you fucking 30 minutes. I'm already tired. I got to get up and pelvic thrust for about another 20, 30 minutes. Then finally, it depending on where you at in your thing at, now it's over. Or I want some more.
I was about to say, well, the good thing is if the girl you're with is your age, usually by the time women get a certain age, when she is actually ready to fuck, by that time she know her vagina, she know how to fuck.
Yeah, hopefully.
You get what I'm saying? Like. That's another thing for them guys who be wanting them innocent girls. Okay, she innocent, so if she's only been fucking you or one other nigga, then she don't know how to use her pussy. She know how to use her pussy the way y'all have used her pussy.
Words, facts.
But if she would have to masturbate so much, like meaning she would have to really just know herself, and or you would have to go fuck other people so that you would know how to get your shit off. Right. Like I say all the time, before I found my partner. When I was just doing what I had to do, I knew how to use my vagina. I was masturbating before I started fucking guys.
Which is how you're supposed to start.
Yeah, but that's not what girls are taught.
Yeah.
Girls aren't taught you should touch yourself before a boy touch you.
If you don't know how to use it, then I'm pretty sure they don't know how to use it. So learn how to use it. Then go about your business, player. I mean, if you like. But
boys do that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Urge one day,
no one shames the boy. Maybe they don't do it no more in 2024. But I'm just saying, historically, no one shames the boy for touching himself and getting himself off before he starts touching girls.
I will.
When the girl does that, it's
will,
almost like you ain't got nothing better to be doing.
I will say, you know,
besides thinking about being fucked.
Maybe back in like early middle school, oh, this nigga jack off. High school niggas like, yeah, when I feel the urge.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, you know, it was at a certain point where it's like, oh, this nigga, I'm like, yeah, sometimes I feel.
Yeah, and I'm telling you,
right,
it was still taboo for girls in high school.
Yeah, okay.
Like, for some girls, it's taboo. For some girls, but for some women, you correct. For some women, it's still taboo right now. It's only like certain women from a certain era. Like, women have been oppressed sexually for so long. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why it's like, the whole, like, of course you know how to use your shit. She probably don't know how to use her shit.
In the days, they don't want you to even. They don't even want you to have nothing in there.
Yeah,
they want you to be fresh out the box.
Yeah, so back to what you said. By the time you 35 or whatever the fuck, if a guy's with a girl his age, she'll know how to fuck anyway. Meaning, if he tired, she probably just as tired. And when she do feel like fucking, she know how to use her shit. You fucking if you 30-something, you with a little 20-year-old, yeah, that's why niggas be needing to use pills. And that's why they be having heart attacks and shit. Because you with a girl that's younger than you who don't know how to use her pussy. She just knows she want it fucked.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Right?
Y'all
she don't know how to use it, but she know.
We are, if you're less than 40 years old, you do not need no motherfucking pill. You listen to these rappers that probably get it 20 times in a day, that probably might need that just to keep it up. To you, going home, effing that one female, maybe you got two, I don't know, maybe you're a player. But most of us regular folks getting it maybe once or twice a day. Because for us working folks, I'm just using the average number. You do more, you do less. But you're not a celebrity Chris Brown ass nigga that can get it whenever he want to, as many times as he want to. From as many as he want to. He could pull up to your mama house right now, and I guarantee you she dropped them drawers right after your auntie, right after your grandma.
Money decides
that as well.
How much pussy you can get.
Exactly.
Because if I'm in a state where pussy is cheap, then I'm in a state where pussy is cheap. Like, let's not act like all women are charging $300, $400 to touch her pussy.
If you famous, rich, and handsome, you don't got to pay for it. They just doing it just because. Because this is Chris Brown, girl. I'm gonna brag about this shit. No home. Pause. But you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, oh girl, I just did this with Chris Brown.
It's an opportunity. You just doing it for the opportunity of, first of all, if you own some whole shit, you doing it for the opportunity of either more times with him or to meet a friend of his or somebody or because rich people hang around rich people. Just because I ain't never seen the guy that's next to him before, he probably got just as much or just enough money so that, I fucked Chris, but now I'm in the building with this nigga and now I can go walk over there to him.
And they're always, I'm gonna trap this nigga.
Some women are on that, but I'm just saying, it's levels to it. That's what I'm saying. For the one who's doing it for free, because technically the one who's trapping ain't doing it for free.
Speaking of all of this,
if she's trapping somebody, she didn't do it for free. She did it for a reason. Yeah. The one who you said doing it for free, I'm doing it for the opportunity for some.
I don't know if this is a boy thing or a girl thing. Elmac, you can attest. If you ever decided to, do your thing by yourself, you feel disgusted after? You feel like, damn, why the fuck am I even doing this?
I guess every now and then you be like, like this one,
exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But for the foremost, if I'm just gonna feel like I just want to get one out, I was like,
because I know when I was
that shit, I'll throw it away. But I never, I did more of it when I was younger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like I
got older and it's like.
What about from a girl's perspective? Once you get done diddly-dallying, do you feel like, why did I do this?
So lucky for me, I've always been blessed to have been liberated. I've never, just like I was saying in the last pod, y'all, some things are personality and some things are cause and effect situations. I never had to go through anything or anybody have to teach me anything for me to know it's okay for me to get my shit off. Right? Like never did I ever think me getting myself off is bad. Even when people be like, oh, you should have something better to do. Da 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 da. God's always watching you. Whatever the fuck you want to throw at me, I've always felt like I'm gonna get my shit off. Usually the only time I felt bad, it would have to depend on what got me off. Maybe like if I got off to some shit that I'm like, you shouldn't have got off to that.
Let's delete history.
Can't believe you got off to this. You know,
right?
Like that's the only, and that still only lasts for me. I ain't never got off to. That's what I'm saying. I ain't never got off to nothing that's like so bad where it's like a fucking dog and a baby or no shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never. So you know what I'm saying? Like I've always been on some. It's odd, but it ain't like sick.
I would say, like I remember when I was younger, I would do it and I'd be like, I gotta clean this shit up. Man, why did I do this shit? Now I'd be like, whatever. I roll over. I'm going to sleep. But or like when I was, like back in the days before I had a girlfriend, I'd be, you up? What you doing? Oh, none. She take too long to text back. Bow. Bow. You know what? I don't really care what you're doing right now. I'm going to sleep. Pretty much, like I don't really gotta. What I called you for, it's already been handled.
Yeah.
I ain't spend no gas money. I ain't spend no money at all, period. I'm going to sleep. I feel just as good. I don't got to worry about if she's pregnant or not. I don't got to worry about if I came back home with something that I didn't have. I'm going to sleep.
That is true.
So ladies, if you get that what up text and then you text him back 30 minutes later and he don't text you back, it's because you already took care of it.
Well, that's what I was going to say. There's been plenty of times where I just got off so that after I got off, usually I was like, oh, I don't even really.
Yeah.
Like now that's the thing. If I get off and I'm still like, I want to be fucked, you gonna have a good night, sir. Because I already bust my shit, so I just want to be fucked.
It's just for fun now. That's
we about to set it off. Yeah, that like I said, that's rare. Yeah. But it does happen for me as a girl. Like sometimes, like
I always tell.
Might still want to feel some body to body contact.
If I already hit my shot,
chest to chest action,
and I can still keep it up. Oh yeah, you getting this is autopilot. I don't feel nothing. I'm here if it's working out. I'm gonna change the music real quick. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
He asked, "Have you ever bust a nut and felt meaning by yourself?
Deuce
you were
here,
alone."
Guys. Hello, audio listeners.
Have you ever
you
decided
yourself
to whack
alone
the weasel yourself and felt like I shouldn't have did that?
Oh, because you ain't got the energy to be like.
No,
or just feel
have
disgusted.
You ever felt? So have you ever felt bad after?
Just like you got done, you'd be like, "Why'd I do this? Why am I? I'm disgusting."
You know what? I did that in some weird places sometimes, and I was like,
So he kind of like me, how I said, depending on what I got off on.
Right.
For him, depending on where I got off at.
Yeah.
Other than that, no. If it's okay for me to bust one. Like this is okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong.
Comfort
with
in my home, yeah, but like, damn, I spent the night at so and so's house, and I just in shower.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I busted some places I probably shouldn't.
School in the bathroom, like
allegedly.
I'm just saying.
I ain't never.
Sometimes the girl you like wear the shit that just shit.
I never thought about that.
I smelled her hair and that shit hit me the wrong way. Like, oh shit, I think I'm gonna have to. I got a boo boo.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I used to when they had our desks back to back to each other.
Oh my god.
Take family out. Like, oh yeah. I'm like, I know she's gonna be like this. I'm like,
yep. Oh my goodness. Allegedly.
At home. Yes.
Allegedly.
Good old days.
So yeah,
let's see.
The place I'm at, I feel shame. For shame.
For shame.
But it's only after the post nut.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
exactly. That's what I was talking about. That post nut clarity, where you be like, you look over the. What are you doing?
I ain't never been ashamed to be in a public place. I ain't gonna lie.
I had a mind on me, so I just thought of it like the one that I know I liked, and she real cute, real pretty and shit. Yeah.
And then hello nurse that did it for you.
Man, look, I just
did on some of the teachers.
Hey, look, I had this.
Boy, you know who you are.
I had a teacher. I forgot her name. She was a white lady with glasses, but she had a fat ass. And when I tell you, you know how teachers be at the desk and they bend over. Oh yeah, see right here's where you went wrong. I'm sitting here like, me and the nigga next to her is just like, And then her husband was like a little pipsqueak. He's like, bro, we'll jump your ass. Get the fuck out of here.
That's why I really wish I had these new age teachers they got now, man.
Oh,
they
yeah.
thick, bad as fuck.
Right.
And they be fucking the students.
And they be speaking of, I just saw the one where all of them got in trouble. It was the dad, the son, and the teacher because the dad knew about it and didn't say nothing because he's like, that's my boy.
Right.
That's my boy. And they took his ass to jail too because he didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
I was like, look how bad she is.
Hold up. If I give my
it's
that's
sexual
why R.
assault
Kelly,
even when it happens to a boy.
I'm saying that's why his victims.
So if
parents
what
not
if
in
your
jail,
what
right?
if your son was gay and it was a male he was fucking?
No, I'm saying that's why.
What if your son was gay and it was a male teacher that he was fucking? Would it still be okay?
He better get extra credit.
What I'm saying it's not about the sex. I'm saying
I'm asking a simple question.
Yeah, I'm saying it's not changing my thing.
So
my thing is, if the dad gave permission, how should he get in trouble? That's what I'm saying.
Because it might not be legal in this state.
Yeah, you're right. It could.
So in Chicago, as long as you say it's all right.
Hey, look. If my son was turned out to be gay,
because the parents knew they was fucking R. Kelly,
knocking the doonies off of him, and as long as
they didn't know. Remember,
if they know and everything is cool, hey, go for it, bro. I ain't mad at you. As long as you're not out here raping motherfuckers for it.
When I was 20, that was my mantra. You know what I'm saying? 18.
No matter the gender, no matter this age or the sex, guys. Unless
it's wrong.
It's wrong. Like unless you want to go to
Mexico
or somewhere, or actually,
that's why they have
quinceañeras.
Or
you turn 15, you grown.
Or if you're really a sicko, just go to somewhere in Africa or in the Middle East where the age is like 9 for some of these girls. Go ahead if you're a little pervy. It's legal. It's legal to be a perv. Like it's one of those things. Like just because shit is legal don't mean it's right. That's why I said white people get on my nerves because they're all about the law. It's like just because some shit might be the law don't mean that it's correct. We should know what's like humanly correct and what's not.
You gotta have like 2 goats and some chickens though to get that.
Oh my girl, I got a whole pound of chickens back here in the freezer. They ain't clucking, but they ready.
Well, we got ready.
But I will say this: most of those young age things used to do with like before humans were able to live to like 70 and 80 healthy. Mm-hmm. Back in the day, when your highest age was probably gonna be 40, if that. We need to get, if I'm trying to, at 15, you're good. As soon as you have your period, you're good to go. And that was normal because we're not going to live to be 30. Most of us might. Catch a cold at 15, you're not making it to 16.
Right. And the niggas was working at 10.
Yeah,
I was going to say, everyone was an adult by a certain age.
Yeah, exactly. So by the time you was able to walk and lift a box or or milk a cow, you was grown. And back then, you weren't going to get to 30 years old because it's going to rain. You ain't got no shirt on. You probably going to die next year. I ain't to get something. What did Denzel say? What did Denzel say? I'm leaving here with something. Right. So that's why some of these cultures, even though now obviously we have modern medicine, we could live, if you live healthy life, you live to a nice age. But back then, the highest you going is 30. So you turn 15, that's half your life. Right. You might as well start popping out kids.
Now, when did they start living a short life and then went back to living a longer life? Because at some point they were living longer.
Back before we
I want to say after the 50s, probably 40s, 50s.
No, this is like thousands of years ago.
When they were living longer?
No, when they were living shorter, because most of our lifespans weren't really that long because you pick up a motherfucking plant that you
in the Bible, these niggas was like 780 years old.
They lived longer back in biblical times. Because
so these niggas didn't know how to count. What was going on?
No, because God was actually talking to them back then.
Could have been, yeah.
I'm saying
they were long in the biblical time, and then it
got shorter.
Well, the Bible says the first shall be last and the last shall be first.
And then think about it, when them shorter lives, and before you knew that plant could kill you, you was like,
yeah. It was also like
before you knew that
people and all that shit.
Before you knew that food was edible, someone had to try it. Before everybody knew that chicken was such a good meat, or that this fish, somebody before
Noah got all predators and prey on one boat.
Take it for the team.
Yeah, exactly. Damn, that fish look good. I ain't finna eat it though. You see that color on it? I'm gonna try it before niggas could heat up their food. Somebody just took a raw bite of a chicken or a fish and died tomorrow. Didn't even know. Then somebody was like, I saw him eat that shit. Well, let's see what this fire do to it. Right. See that shit, how it was burnt like that?
I wonder who was the first person to cook a dead animal.
Right.
Like, I feel like is that not a human instinct that
it is.
You should probably cook this shit you just killed?
Let me put this on the flame.
I just feel like that's a human instinct.
I just feel like
fire came first.
Yeah. Right.
Then murdering animals. I don't feel like we murdered. I feel like we murdered animals for protection, but
and for their fur and shit.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna wear this.
I don't think people killed animals before they had fire.
We're gonna eat this apple and we're gonna eat these berries. And like stuff like that. And then one day somebody took the wrong bite of a dead chicken.
I think we had some shit hanging. Well, go ahead.
That's what I just said. One day somebody saw a dead animal and decided to eat it raw. And then that nigga, Jim Bob, yeah, he ate that squirrel that was on the ground. That little furry thing, and he didn't come back. So don't do that.
Oh, that nigga name was Groot.
Right.
Yeah, so we knew that nigga was dumb. We always knew that. But for us smart people who was using the animals for like fur and just shit like that, one day a piece of meat when we were drying off the thing over the fire, piece of meat off the animal, it fell in the fire.
Right.
And then after we finished drying the shit,
that's
the hell? That shit smells good as fuck.
That shit right there. Look at that. Tastes good.
And that's when we found out wolf was good. Like, I don't, at least my ancestors. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think my ancestors had to go through raw chicken first. I think we kind of knew, like.
And then from there they start
eating veggies.
Shit, if this shit tastes good on the fire, what about that motherfucker? And it ain't not as
like,
good as
I don't think my people ate meat first. I think we was, like you said, we walked around eating berries and shit, and then while we were drying some shit over the flame, we discovered this shit smell good when it's.
See,
and then somebody took some sand and said,
you know what I mean? Yeah. But like you said, before that, because they sacrificed sheep and shit. And so they knew how to do that in the Bible time, but it's like, now how can we believe everything? Like, what I mean? That's what I'm saying about Noah. You got a lion to sit next to some sheep. And they didn't maul them motherfuckers.
No, they fed me before we got on the boat.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But that's today. What about tomorrow? The
12 days and 40 nights.
No. Right. They got me good right here.
And then somebody was just, and then who was that? Somebody was just like, so you telling me this elephant didn't go here and decide to fucking rape this fucking turtle? And we ain't getting no new animals like that?
Did you just say the elephant would rape the turtle?
I mean,
it would be some horny ass.
Who gonna stop an elephant?
Right? But
if he decide to step on your ass and rape you, you can't stop him.
I don't think turtles are mammals.
Yeah, you're right.
An elephant is a mammal, right?
Yeah.
I don't think a turtle is a mammal.
Probably aren't they?
Aren't they amphibious?
That'd have been a big ass animal.
Tall ass.
Look at that ass.
Tall glass of milk, right?
And I'm the only one that can reach it.
Right.
I think it would only work if the elephant was a female.
Okay. And the giraffe was fucking.
And the giraffe would have to be the male. I don't think it'll work if the female giraffe.
Fat ass giraffe will come out, wouldn't it?
With a fucking snort. With a fucking snort and a long ass neck, so he can swing.
Oh, damn.
You see how giraffes fight?
No, I ain't never seen no giraffe fight.
They fight with their necks.
Oh, I think you did. I think you showed me some shit like that. Somebody showed me some shit. I said, "What the fuck am I watching?"
They be swinging the fuck out their neck.
That's no, that's not good. That don't even look like a good way to fight.
It's good for them.
That shit don't look like a good way to fight.
It's easy for them.
She give me neck like giraffe. How can I say that better? That giraffe.
Long neck.
Long neck. Ooh,
giraffe. Hey.
I'm gonna have to do it like Nicki used to rap.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's going up. Balloons.
Right.
Like
yeah, exactly.
Long neck, strong neck.
Right. Long neck, strong neck. Call that bitch a rap. Hey, there you go. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. Did I get to
do this one yet?
What did you have to say about it? We already did it.
Oh, okay. I didn't have nothing to say.
Oh, okay.
I just think she lying. That's all.
That's why I told her. I said I think they showed her she was signing autographs, and they asked her. She said, "I'm fine. I don't want to fuck up my money any more than it might be. So I'm just saying I don't want to be dragged in no shit. Ain't nobody finna have me in the Cowboys."
The most she could have got paid for was Kill Bill on Independence Day, right? Like them could have been the two movies she got paid the most.
Yeah, because I mean,
and like
Booty Call wasn't like that.
You're not getting no money for
Booty Call.
All the other black ghetto movies she did.
Right. was How to Be a Player.
You know what I mean? Like,
no, that wasn't her.
That wasn't her. That's what I'm saying. But she was in a bunch of like BET movies and shit. Like,
exactly.
Come on, girl,
First of all, they weren't BET movies. They movies that black people are in, and then they just play them
and
on
then
BET.
just play them the fuck out.
I'm saying,
and I'm sorry, BET.
When you see a movie like that come out, you're like, oh, that's gonna be on BET pretty soon.
And I'm sorry, BET, but y'all gotta think we some damn fools trying to slip in that deep voice when they cuss. Nigga, just blame it out. Niggas be like, it'd be like, hey nigga, hey brother. I'm like, nigga, stop. That should be pissing me off.
Suck my toe.
Suck my toe.
That's what he said on was that Juice or
that was Juice or something.
Or what's the one he say for Menace in Society?
He'd be like, who you think you is? Ron, you know, when they at the table.
Well, yeah.
Who you think you is? Ron or Jack or Ron or Neil Jack? You better kiss my butt. Like, hold on, he
don't say that.
I swear, when it was in Baby Boy, when it was just like, what part was that? When Snoop was on the phone, he was like, "You better worry about Jody." He's like, "The Jody that got my girl pregnant, brother, you was a chump." I'm like,
you was a chump.
He said, "Nigga, you was a bitch."
I don't even think Snoop ever said that in his life.
Chump.
And then growing up, I always thought Snoop was a bigger person. He just wear big clothes. That nigga is skin and bones.
Oh,
that
you thought
because he always wearing them motherfucking
square shirts,
them flannels, them LA gang member flannels. I'm like, damn, this nigga wearing the biggest jacket. This nigga don't even need all that room.
I saw how skinny he was when he did the first. They had Rock and Jock back in the day.
Okay,
it was the celebrity basketball game.
Oh,
okay. MTV. And that nigga had the jersey on.
Oh man!
Like, oh my god, this nigga little did a mug.
I'm like, damn, you couldn't get what he said. Fight after the next extra medium, something like.
But yeah, I think she lying because Taraji played way better roles than her.
To me, she's the better actor.
The better actor, and it's like, unless she's saying, "Bitch, my agent way better than yours."
Well, what I said was, people. The saying is, you're worth what people are willing to pay.
Mm-hmm.
So all I said was maybe what Vivica wants in her checks, she gets. And maybe what you think you worth and what you be saying you won't, they don't give you.
I feel like that's, even though she said it's multiple movies, I feel like that's Brad Pitt's fault. She didn't get paid for that one. Because they was like, we gotta pay Brad all this money.
Yeah.
For Benjamin Button?
If me and him are both if we're both valet drivers, and he knows he know he the best valet driver over here. Like I drive way better than all you motherfuckers. Like I should be making
I valet cars.
Yeah.
I valet the record number cars.
Yeah, I can do this shit with my pinky. Like that. Like I should be making 30 an hour. And I'm like, this is me. I'm like, I do this shit real good. I know I do this shit good. I'm good. Yeah. Give me $20.
Right. Give me.
So that means I think I'm getting, when I say give me $20 and y'all give me $20, I'm going to say, as Vivica, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm getting paid what the fuck I want to get paid.
Right.
If you, Taraji, and you feel like you should be getting 30, and they tell you, oh, I'm sorry, we don't pay none of y'all 30. The max out is 20. Well, what the fuck you gonna do? You gonna be mad. You gonna be like, damn, I'm not getting maxed out like I should. Well, that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it could be a combination of that, meaning what you negotiating for, you not getting, and that's why you feel the way you feel. What she negotiate for, maybe she's getting. So she feels cool with what she get. Also, I said I didn't want to tear two black women apart or to compare them like that, but okay, you might act better than me, but to America's Hollywood, I'm probably more attractive commercially than you. I look more like Tyra. Tyra was a model. Like I look.
Vivica, you saying?
Yes.
Yeah, because she's tall.
Yeah.
Model.
Yeah. So, not saying Taraji's not attractive, but I'm just saying for white America, I probably just look more appealing to them than you do too. Like it's just more.
Taraji, auntie next door.
Yeah, like I said,
you know
not not to be fucked up, but the world is fucked up. The industry is fucked up. It is what the fuck it is. If I think I should be getting what I'm supposed to get, and I'm getting it, and or I'm getting more because I'm fine. Yeah. Pretty privileged.
I can exploit your breasts more.
Yeah.
You know?
She got them some.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's before women was doing all the things.
Oh, yeah.
This just God did. God did.
Just sitting over here watching this, I got a question. So, if you knew you can make, that don't mean you finna be the greatest. That don't mean you finna sell the most albums. That don't mean you finna be in the best movies.
Mm-hmm.
But if you knew you was gonna make it, would you rather be an athlete, a musician, whether they're rap, singing, whatever, or I said athlete, musician, or entertainer as far as actor and stuff like that. But you knew you was gonna make it. That don't mean you're gonna be Kevin Hart or LeBron.
I'm still going musician.
I think we did this one.
We did musician versus actor.
Yeah.
And, even if you throw in athlete, I'm still going musician.
If you throw in athlete, I'm gonna still go musician just because.
I feel like I got more freedom to be.
That's what I was gonna say. Monetarily, I would go athlete because they got guaranteed money coming in.
Depending on what sport you play.
I mean, but shit, even if I play hockey, I know they contract is the lowest of all 4 sports, but I know I signed a guaranteed contract for 4 years with worth $20 million. I know that shit's coming to me.
Football not guaranteed.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But if you do sign, you're right. You're right about that.
And even with sports, I mean, with everything, like, okay, so like with sports, don't get injured. You know what I'm saying? With actors, hopefully your style, hopefully you not typecasted and
either typecast
don't crash out.
Yeah, or you fuck up and do some shit.
But I feel like with
TMZ got you.
I feel like with music, I got the most. Like, I don't have to change. Either y'all gonna still like what I'm doing,
because if you fuck up and do some shit as a musician, that's part of your lifestyle. Like, oh, look at that rock star.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That rapper, there you go.
Yeah.
There go Kodak again.
Yeah.
It wasn't Coke, it was Percocet.
But I'm saying, even in music, say people are like, oh, your style is stale.
Yeah.
Whether or not I change my style or don't change my style, there'll always be people who like my original shit. Like you said, if I made it to, as long as I made it, but that's my point. As long as I made it to where I made it, meaning like you said, in every industry, you make it to where you make it.
Right.
I feel like if I make it as an athlete, but then something happens after my first contract, what do I do? If I make it as an actor, if I make it as an actor in my first 2 shows, I get typecasted and nobody want that type of person no more. What do I do? But if I do music, we all know one hit.
Soulja Boy.
One hit.
Hey, now.
Just one.
Multiple, my bad. Blueface.
Mims.
Not even Blueface.
Mims.
But let's just say we all know one hit can do you justice for, like, let's go to the bottom. Vanilla Ice just performed at the damn Trump New Year's Eve thing.
Right.
Like, you nigga got one song. You are still gonna be able to be relevant and get paid to do your one song.
Go to Trump and do that nigga song you do.
Right. Do a little hippity hop dance you do.
You know I'm a rock star now.
Now that you put it like that, I was thinking purely like basketball, baseball, football. I wasn't thinking about getting my leg hurt.
That's what I was. I was thinking of I was thinking of the downfalls of all of them. I feel like musician has the best upside of all the downfalls.
All you really have to do the downfall is just make some.
For a musician, all you gotta do is just don't die.
Really,
and even if you die as a musician, dying as a musician is probably still worth more than dying as an athlete or an actor.
And you're right, because
niggas treat musicians like gods after they die.
Even the athletes want to be at your shows. Like that. Now I go see your game, but if LeBron ain't playing, I'm still going to the game.
Think about it. Right now, when you go down the street, Tina Turner, Michael Jackson, Prince, Elvis, like these niggas have been dead for years. Not Tina, she just died, R.I.P. But the point is, these niggas have been dead for years.
And people still out here.
And people are coming here to see fake versions of them.
Yeah, you ain't ever wanted to see a fake version of MJ.
I can die as a musician and my family will get paid forever life.
Forever.
Because niggas won't every little step I take.
And I like that.
I'm saying you wouldn't pay to see a Bill Russell in person.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, cool. Because
this nigga walking around talking about
Right. Let me grow my mustache out real quick.
Grow my mustache. Yeah.
But I do
Greg Oden, you know what you can do now.
I do like what
Greg Oden, we got a career for you.
Right.
Musician musician is freedom.
Yeah.
I can smoke what I want. I can do whatever drugs I want.
Like I said, just don't die.
As long as I deliver, and the whatchamacallit, the label still sign. Just I don't give a fuck how high you are. I don't give a fuck how high you are. Can you deliver this album for me before the 19th?
The label don't care how hard the drugs are you do.
I'm saying
we'll help you get more if you deliver this album.
Right. But if you
I know someone.
Poppy or something,
we have life insurance on you. Just
you can do the drugs, but we gotta hide.
Even going to
yeah,
jail.
we gotta.
If you're a pop star, you know. What I mean?
Wait, and if you don't do a good job hiding it, they're trying to make me go to rehab, but exactly. I said no.
And jail don't even stop you when you're a musician.
Big
niggas
facts.
probably listen to you more when you nigga Gucci getting out.
First of all,
nigga,
I'm about to say
I'm waiting on his first day out track.
For other musicians, jail kind of just derails you. Like you gotta wait till you get out. But if you a rapper
or a rock star,
I've never heard a rock star make an album in jail.
Yeah, because you need too many instruments. You need that.
Rappers
you can't play a guitar in jail.
I'm saying this. Is what I'm saying.
Mean,
when it's
rappers just do the little. I'm doing a freestyle.
Yeah, but I'm saying I can still release music. Like rappers release.
I call my producer.
Rappers still release. When I say release music, we're not talking about we made this before. I'm in jail. We releasing the music. Yeah. I'm talking about other musicians and artists. Damn, I'm in jail. Gotta wait till I get out. When I get out, I get my life out. Right?
Because
where rappers are like, I'm in jail. Hey. Call up the studio.
Hey, Metro, play that shit. That shit you was telling, yeah.
Niggas release shit in jail.
For a song or two, you can't release no. I'm a burn the album if you make all that shit in jail, bro. I
think it was so funny. I saw Lil Wayne when he was doing his interview, or he was interviewing someone. Yeah. And they was telling him just like, how'd you record in jail? Or he was talking to Missy Elliott. Yeah. He's like, how'd you record in jail? He's like, shit. He said, I told him I was trying to do something. Yeah. He said, shit. He quiet the whole set. Hey. Everybody be quiet. Right? Yeah, the CEO, he was like, the CEO said, be quiet. Wayne trying to record a verse. He said, them niggas sitting there like they goddamn, like they work in the studio. Hey, Sel Bagli, be quiet. Right. Hey, Wayne trying to record a verse.
He's engineer.
Yeah, right, exactly. He's like, hey, that sound dope. He's like, hey, turn that up real quick. He's like, I'm asking these niggas feedback. How that sound? Nigga, that's dope as shit. Nigga, I like that.
That's what I'm saying. That only worked for some because Max B tried to do some shit and you can hear everybody.
You heard Pooh Shicey's new song? He is his federal contraband too. That nigga clearly sound like he on the 1982 roll-up dial phone. He's like, yeah. I'm like, bro, I can hear the you know, the producer tried hard to take out all the jail noises. Yeah. But you can hear the phone pops. Like, you know how when you hear old records.
did it with the Hot Boys, but BG was in New Orleans jail, so they probably was like, yeah, we're going to be quiet for BG.
Yeah, because it's a legend down here.
Yeah. We love this nigga. And then they just did his verse. He did his verse, and then the music started, and then the rest of the Hot Boys.
I think it was funny. Who was that? Offset said,
but like you said, you still get it off. Like, you know what I mean? If you're an actor, you work for Disney or somebody, you can't do shit.
Look at Jonathan Majors.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Can't do Kang no more because you ran away from a white bitch. Shouldn't have been with her in the first place.
Cat said.
Well, he got convicted.
Cat said. He said my whole career. He was like, I don't do hard drugs. What he said? He said I don't do hard drugs. I don't do something else, and I don't fuck with white women. Oh yeah. He said. He said, I don't do hard drugs, I don't go to Diddy parties, and I don't fuck with white women.
Take that.
And then, of course, Shannon, because you know he love a good white woman. Shannon was like, what? And then he said, look at Major now. He said, I ain't never fucked with no white woman because I already know. She only got to say one thing.
Was it him that said,
in your whole career?
He lucky making good was in there with him?
Yeah, that was. Okay, that was him. That was Kat who said that too. He's like, had to get that black woman.
Yeah. He would have been there for a minute.
Shannon Sharp is fucking hilarious. That man, if y'all.
Lord.
Y'all need to watch Nightcap with him and Ocho Cinco. Or listen to it. Them niggas.
My God, that sound like.
They just be talking about the nightcap of the games.
I watched Nightcap with him.
Yeah, but sometimes they be getting on some freaky shit. And he was like, when the callers asked, it's like, what's the mistake that you made that you weren't thinking about before you made it? He's like, first son, second son, third son. Or he said, they're not mistakes, but he said, I went into the night saying, I'm gonna tear it up. He said a couple months later, I'm like, damn. He said that was a bad decision I made before. He said, but it sounded like a good decision up front. He's like, I love my kids to death. He's like, I love the women that I had the kids with. He said, but that was a bad decision made that started off as a good decision. He said, Shaq's like, what you do?
Nigga,
like,
just say it's a good decision.
He was just like, Unc was talking about, I'm going to tear it up. He said, then 9 months later, I'm like, damn, well, here we are. He said, no, then that's how we go.
Then let's just say it was a good decision.
I mean, the bad decision was, I got to pay you some more money.
Yeah, I got to. That cost me some contracts. I had to go out there and catch 100
The
passes.
good thing is,
the
good thing is, I'm assuming they have great relationships with their kids.
Yeah,
so
I
the
believe,
kids heard that and said, "Oh, there go dad saying that."
There
stupid
go dad
shit
talking
always.
that.
Well,
You know dad from the country.
A lot of kids, when you get older,
You know, like that mom,
you was a mistake.
Like that mama that be like, "I was going to birth you." It's like,
damn.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Damn,
you
mama.
get a little bit older.
These bills. Why didn't you? I don't want to pay no bills.
You find out somehow that you was a mistake.
That you weren't playing.
Even me, I was like,
that's the equivalent though, right?
Why y'all wait so long to have me? Like, you had my sister, and then had my other sister like a year and a half later.
I'm kicking it.
Why you just didn't bring me up next, like right after?
Right.
Because we wasn't gonna have no more.
Or you just way older than your siblings.
Yeah, like
no. I'm saying
it's like
me,
no. I'm saying
baby, yeah.
I'm saying it can go the other way too. You way older than your siblings.
Yeah,
that's because they was playing. That's why I'm way older. That's why I'm way older than my siblings.
So you're way. So what?
I got what you're saying.
So I'm 7 and 8 years older.
So you damn near grew up by yourself.
I was the only child for 7 years.
And
she was unplanned. And I don't say accident, unplanned.
I was definitely an accident. My parents did everything besides aborting because my mom not on team abort.
I feel it.
She would cut you.
But she glad to have you now. I mean, she got a little, look what you got.
She would cut you.
Nothing against women. It's your body, your choice.
Abortion is like the Holocaust.
I'm just saying my mom is on team. That ain't her option. But
well,
I'm on team, your body, your choice.
My brother was born when my mom was 19, her first marriage. And then 17 years later, second marriage. And he didn't have no kids. He wanted a kid. And here I am. So as I was born, my brother was moving out the house. So even though I have an older brother, I grew up an only child.
But they was married though.
Yeah.
So
it was a second marriage. It's her second marriage.
I know, but that's still wild.
Yeah. Think about it like this.
Hey, who that old ass nigga walking out the house? Oh, that's your brother.
Hey, look.
Damn, what's 19 plus 17?
19 plus. My mom is 65. My brother is 45.
So she was
36 when she had me. Damn near to the point.
That's tricky.
See women? Hey, women.
Janet had her shit at like 50 something, right?
Yeah, but she got money.
Cash.
And I think it was crazy.
It's just good to hear when normal women do it. Like when you be watching the news or Oxygen or some shit, and they be like 60-year-old woman, 70-year-old woman. You be like, oh no, this is a regular ass bitch.
Right.
Shout out.
But see, how far apart
are you? Up in there.
How far apart are you from your siblings? Like what? 10 plus?
7 and 9.
So y'all was able to grow up and I get out my room type stuff like that.
Yeah,
you was like that with yours, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Like to have little siblings.
A little. No, I get what you're saying. We had you had nothing.
My brother felt like a father.
Yeah. That's why I said this nigga like, who that old ass nigga walking out?
We going to the mall and I'm holding his hand.
That's your brother.
And niggas like, oh, your son is so cute. This is my little brother. Stop lying. This is my little brother.
Yeah.
Or I think he told me, he said if my mom would go to work, my mom and dad go to work, I had to be at football practice with him. So while he's on the field, the coach and all the other players is one of them niggas is holding me. His best friend's over there holding me in his lap, playing with me, type shit like that.
I got you.
Not like
I got you, my nigga. I got you.
Holding the nigga up, making him go catch the football, go do that. So I'm at football practice, not even knowing what football is. Then luckily, that's one thing I love about this as well. My brother always had the older music, so that's why I like Project Pat, UGK, 3-6 Mafia, stuff like that. Cause that's what he grew up on. I'm like in the car. I'm like, and this T.I. bumping as fuck, nigga, Jeezy and shit like that. Whereas in my generation would have been like Soulja Boy right now, or Bow Wow, which they still listen to, but I'm also listening to It's the King, bitch, with the cuss words. My mom didn't let me have no albums with cuss. This nigga got. First thing I hear, I'm the realest nigga in it. You already know, God Trapper of the Year. I'm like, what is Trapper? What is? I might want to be one of those. And then he smoked weed. That's another reason why I smoke. Cause I was like, well, this nigga got a job, got 2 cars. He ain't never been to jail, this and that. So weed must not be that bad. Cause he can smoke it and still live a nice life. But when I seen my my mom's friends hit that white rock, they was in jail, they scratching and shit like that. So I shouldn't do that.
That's why I don't
they
do
always
no
ask
hard drugs.
Right.
No,
that's what he said.
That's why them niggas when I'm at Burger King asked me for a burger.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, ain't you 45
If Carlton
years
was
old?
normal sized, people would assume that Nikki was his son. But since they looked
right
the same age, most people just assume they had to be brothers.
Your mom was she liked baby dolls and she was a motherly type, so she babied me, like mothered me. You know what I mean? So when I was 7, she was probably like 14.
Yeah.
And it was like she really like she used to give me her old shoes and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like she took care of me like she was my second mom. Like, you know what I mean? So it felt like that. My older sister, she was more independent. We both Tauruses. She was always in the room. You know what I mean? But she had her own room because she was older.
As the older sibling, you're gonna be like that to one of your siblings. Yeah. Maybe not all of them, but you're the extended parent at some point.
As the older sibling, if you do what I say, then everything is fine. If y'all don't do what I say, then get the fuck away from me. Extended parent. Look, that ain't your mama and daddy. Just do what the fuck I say. Respect my room. Respect my space.
Mama's left you in charge while her and daddy went out.
You also...
Y'all niggas don't want to get in trouble?
Yes.
Calm down.
You also did here, let me teach you how to read and how to... Did that, you know what I mean? You did that with them.
Bert Keller. She ain't do none of that.
She did. I lived with her when she was doing. They had the stuff on the wall, and she did that shit.
I did, but the stuff that I liked doing was just teaching them regular life shit.
How cute.
Like, hey, if our mama ever asks you what you did today at school, and you did something, but you're not sure if she really know, just lie and say you didn't do nothing the first 2 times. Because if she really don't know, she'll leave you alone after that. Why? Because I, one time, told on myself because she said, what'd you do today at school? And I said, nothing. And she said, your teacher called me. And then I said, oh, I did blah, 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 blah. And then she said, oh, they didn't call me. So I passed on life lessons like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
good mom.
I'm that. I was teaching them like, hey, when this and that, you do this. If you see this, you do that. If you walking down the street and do the boop, you do this. Like when Levert went to school, off to college.
You was teaching common sense.
Yeah, when Levert went off to school, the first, I told him, oh, you live with 2 other niggas? I said, if you thinking about doing anything with a girl, first of all, if I was you, I wouldn't even bring her back there unless you verbally get a consent from her that I'm okay going back to your house with 2 niggas there.
Can you say that again?
Right?
Got you.
And then I said, and you need to know if she on some I don't want them niggas around type shit. So you need to get a confirmed, hey, you niggas, can y'all stay in y'all room if we in the living room or
I got the sock on the door.
Whatever the fuck. Don't like don't talk to her when she goes to the bathroom. Just let her go to the bathroom, let her go back. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you
that's kind of how I knew a girl was with it when I be like, oh, you know, I live with my roommates. You know, I don't want we can go somewhere else. We ain't gotta go to my like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I live with my roommates. I got like 2 roommates there. So, you know, I got my own room though, but you know.
Yeah. But like I said,
cool just being in my room.
Like you said though, I'm teaching them common sense. Some niggas don't have sisters, so they don't even think of
asking that or
they just kind of like they kind of just bring her back and it's like it's 2 niggas in this house.
Right.
The fuck is going on? It's 3 niggas in here now, and I'm the only girl type shit.
Not gonna lie, there's once my older friends that were like a year or 2 older than me, once they graduated and got their apartment, they would hit us with the text like, "Hey, bro, I'm taking care of business. You know, if you're gonna come home, just don't come back here. You know what I'm saying? I got so and so."
Yeah.
And I respect it. All right, I'm not going back there. I don't want to make the girl mad. But that one time they had one girl, she walked from the back room to the bathroom naked.
Yeah.
Knowing that me and his little brother was up there.
Yeah.
So I'm in my mind, I'm like, I'm just like, oh, she.
That's what I'm saying. They know they be with it. They be like, oh yeah.
And then she waits. She's like, hey guys, I'm just like, you just got
don't confuse people. Every girl who agrees to go back with you doesn't mean she with it.
Don't mean she with it. No.
And I know men gonna hate when I say this. Just because she walked in the house naked, don't mean she want to fuck y'all either. She could just be one of them girls that just like teasing.
I didn't think none of it, but
or just free. Yeah.
With my body.
So I'm just letting. Everybody don't got a. You got a sister. You got nieces.
Yes.
Everybody don't got that.
Yeah.
And you got daughters. But the point is, everybody don't got that. Some men only think in the perspective of man brain.
Right, exactly. Yeah. She's showing me this.
She's showing me this. She must be.
Don't be. Like, you know what I mean?
Say that again?
If you ashamed of living with roommates, don't be. Because some niggas, like,
no.
They'll try to lie and be like, hey, don't come out. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
Like, you live here by yourself. Well, what's this room? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
Right.
Because it do look weird.
Yeah.
This room fully furnished and shit. Like, why you need 2 clothes bins? Like, why you
and
need
if you can't go in there because they got a lock on it.
Right.
How you got a lock to the other room in your house?
I'm that girl, I'm going to get the fuck out of here.
You living with your baby mama or something.
Right, exactly.
And obviously,
or you got a dungeon in this bitch.
Obviously, the flip side to that, I tell my sister the opposite type shit.
Yeah, exactly.
For niggas say he got roommates, unless you know them niggas and you know you feel extremely comfortable with the other niggas, you need to tell that nigga, let's get a motel, let's get a room. If that nigga can't, and see, this when broke niggas get mad. If you can't afford us a room, then you can't afford this pussy. Because I'm not the pussy who, meaning I would recommend my sister, my daughter, my niece, my little female cousin, I would recommend them not go back to a house with 3 niggas.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, who gives a fuck
if
whether or not he's saying they cool or not? Yeah. I would recommend you
trust your gut.
Just go tell him to get us a room somewhere.
Low
key, I'd rather you fuck the nigga in the car if you just really like this nigga. I really like this nigga though. Fuck him in the car.
Right.
Hey,
don't go back to him.
I ain't tripping, girl. We can just sit and watch the stars right here in the car. You know what I'm saying?
Now, do you think the guy gonna judge the girl more for fucking him in the car or coming back to his room and fucking him?
As long as I just want you to be comfortable, baby, because the more comfortable you are.
See, thank you. That's the mature thing.
I just want you to be comfortable so I can get them
draws.
That's
what I'm saying. Oh, you know,
whatever make you comfortable.
Back to the house at school, we can sit and look at the stars,
right?
Yeah.
As long as I'm here with you, that's
right. That's it.
Oh,
and then it's you so. Oh my God, you so sweet. Pause.
Oh man.
But yes, you know.
All right.
Y'all know what an acorn is?
Who?
An acorn.
So I was watching a TV show recently, and this white guy mentioned this to this white girl.
Acorn is something you thought you were saying right the whole time, and it's not.
Oh no, I didn't know.
Oh,
nipping in the butt.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Ain't it nip it in the bud?
It's nipping in the bud. That's what I'm saying. Oh, see, I already got it with one.
Nip it in the butt.
Like, no, it's
already got it with one. Ooh, that's an acorn.
It's probably just how my southern people say it.
Is something. Because either way, it sound right.
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 It sound like it's supposed to go like that.
Yeah, like butt naked or buck naked. Both of them sound like they the right thing. That one they couldn't find which one was the original.
It depends on where you
butt
from.
Naked?
So the buck naked is racist because they were saying I got this African slave buck, like wild buck naked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that also makes sense. I hear buck naked in the South more than I hear it out here. Because, you know, niggas like, I'm trying to get this bitch bucket naked.
Yeah.
You know
I heard this ain't true, but it could be true. But I think that when somebody fact checked it, they said it wasn't true.
Okay.
But so we'll go with it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
But that picnic came from pick a nigga.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Because
I think that's just a South thing, a joke, a South joke.
Because they used to have, after they would hang a nigga, they would also
have a pick.
Yeah.
They would have a lunch, like a little, you know what I'm saying, around the nigga they just picked.
I hope some of my ancestors shit on their table.
And then we kill it.
I saw pictures of that.
But I heard they debunked it. It's a French something.
Yeah, it is French.
What about?
But that's what I'm saying. That's another word that they said. It's when we take something from another language and fuck it up in our language.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what that is.
Like I think what was that? They said a cakewalk. Like this shit's the cakewalk. Mm-hmm. They said that was also something racist. They said before it was something dealing with slavery. When Master and them would throw a party. Something like that, you know, birthday party for their kid, they would have the black people walking around with cakes. Like walking around
with cakes. And then in school they had the black people walking around trying to get a cake.
But that low-key makes sense for them to walk around with the cake, because what's the difference between them being servants already? They was already like walking around dinner parties holding
But they said where it came from was where like because they had niggas walking around dancing.
But what's the saying? Walk the cake?
No, this is a cakewalk.
You don't know what a cakewalk.
They would call it a cakewalk because they have niggas walking around.
What does that mean when people say that?
I'm saying
this shit easy.
Do you know what a cakewalk is? It's
easy.
Yeah. Oh man, look, I'm finna be. Boy, this shit finna be a cakewalk. A walk in the park.
Oh, okay. I feel you.
So when I was in school, we did a cakewalk. This is what I'm saying. In the South, we did a cakewalk, and they have little spots on the floor,
and
like
it was
1,
easy,
2,
right?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it was easy.
And y'all walk around like musical chairs. And when the music stops, if your number is one of the cake, you get a cake. Like they give away cakes.
That's what I'm saying. It was easy.
Yeah,
because he said,
all you gotta do is a cakewalk.
Okay.
Like
it seems like an easy
like
job.
So I was looking up a lot of acorns, and I was like, damn, I've been saying a lot of shit wrong.
Us Americans with our wrong sayings.
I definitely would rather do a cakewalk than pick cotton. So I think that's definitely the easier job.
But you're gonna do both.
That's why niggas say that's a cakewalk, because the slaves was like, what you do?
That's what I would do at May Day.
They was like, I gotta walk around the room and give everybody cake.
Dance with these cakes.
So now every time they talk, nigga, that's a cakewalk.
Bro. Get the fuck on that. Yeah, pretty much.
Nigga, I'm out here picking cotton. I'm out here.
It's hot as fuck out here.
I'm out here making.
Sweating like a slave.
What's the
I am a
we
slave.
are slave. What's that nigga's name? What's the people that hit the
cracker?
No, they hit the damn. It's like they make. I'm trying.
Oh, they forge iron.
Yeah.
One of them black. Yeah.
Nigga, I'm a blacksmith. Right. Like I'm saying, there's niggas with hard jobs. Nigga, I'm out here doing the shit.
You know, this horse kicked me in the face, right? When I was changing this horseshoe.
My nigga.
Yeah.
You know, right? Like I
you talking about walking around with a cake?
That's a cakewalk, nigga.
And then I found out why I used to think they call white people crackers because crackers like the cracker, but it's really because they were the whip crackers. And you know, Southern they be like cracker, it's the cracker coming. Whip cracker.
Because he cracked the whip.
Yeah.
So I was like, this whole time I thought they was calling them saltines.
That's
and
why,
shit like that.
That's why I look at Cracker Barrel like,
yeah, that's how I feel.
Because they kept the whips in a barrel.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it's a whip on the little sign.
Yeah. Tell them, I mean,
pay attention to that. And it's a Southern style restaurant. Southern style fried. Count your motherfucking days, Cracker Barrel.
That's why Joe be making that.
Count your motherfucking days.
That's why Joe be making that joke when he be talking about like you type of nigga that go to Cracker Barrel. About when you talking about.
I'm mad that I asked to go there because I never had it. I ain't never going back to your establishment.
Real nigga right here.
Now that you know,
I ain't never had Cracker Barrel.
I don't even fuck with crackers. Period. Unless they Ritz. Cause, let's finally get to a topic.
Oyster cracker when I got like the wingling clam chowder.
The wingling clam chowder.
Let's see. Well, you know what? We can say those other topics for another day.
For another day.
I'm good with those. Let me play my outro.
I will say, I learn a lot every time I come over here. I'm sorry, nip it in the bud. All right.
Yeah. But y'all look up acorns. That's why it's called that, because is he saying acorn? Or
I thought you were saying acorn. I was like, ain't that the shit from a tree?
So that's how those things. I looked up a bunch of them, but it's blank right now.
I feel it.
And it's like, damn, a few of them is like, I wasn't saying that shit right.
I'm trying to think, what else?
All right. This is Power. Okay. Cash Doll.
Oh,
MDG.
No Power. Okay. Especially if Kanye produced it.
Damn.
These niggas was pandemic rich. That's why they screaming bring Trump back. Oh, damn.
God damn it. Why are we in a close matchup with them niggas?
Your diamonds don't hit till the flash come out.
That's bad. I'm like, somebody hold my light on all the time.
I look the same in my pics and in person. Can't fuck on niggas who pockets is hurting.
That's what we're just talking about. You can't take me to the motel.
Right.
Like, I ain't even asking for you to take me to the expensive place. Just don't put me in a house with two other niggas.
Simple.
Can I get that much respect?
Can we? Shit, we can go to the fucking park. We can go.
Yeah.
Right.
Get a bigger car.
Right. If she really would, we can hit it right now.
Damn, run through his pockets and put them in debt. She wrong. She
That's
ain't
why
got
I'm
to do all
scared of
that.
these new girls.
No, you got to be scared of the new ones. I ain't gonna lie.
See,
the girls from my generation was just asking for a little respect.
Right.
Like, can we just get some shit?
Right, exactly.
No,
These girls be like, you can't take me to
you can't take me to Gucci.
To Dreas.
You know how we gonna do scheme.
You know, you can't
They
take
like,
me to, you can't take the fuck you mean you ain't got a charger, nigga?
Yeah, seduce and scheme. You gotta watch we gotta get you on
rap shit.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds. It sounds like it's something from there.
Yeah, no, we gotta get you on game, dog.
Everybody, all these girls now, they trying to be city girls.
Hey. Well, the city girls help Issa Rae with the
They were writers on it.
Yeah, because the show is about two girls from Miami. Cause we out here in Miami.
Oh, niggas call Alzheimer's disease old timers disease.
Oh damn, people say that?
They say old timers instead of Alzheimer's.
That makes sense though.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it makes sense, but it's not right.
He left you with one more
like in your brain you think it's right.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, this is old. They old timers.
Most of the time it is older.
They forgot they shit.
Older people.
You said an egg corn? You left us with one more?
Egg
all right, well, LSD Entertainment, LSD gang.
Gang.
Yes.
Chuck.
This has been Can We Agree on Something?
Can we? I think we did.
And I think we did. Tell your friends about us. Gang.
Tell your friends about us.